Hey, what up, guys? Sean Blue here. I just saw a YouTube clip about it's a Nate Dogg's YouTube clip. He was talking about race and racism and how he had to kind of like lose a friend because this friend was so like a white racist guy and apparently and he was like hanging out with skinheads and stuff like that. So like okay, yeah, that's racist, that's for sure. And how Nate, since he's biracial, he does want to be around people like that. And yeah, I completely understand that. But also at the same time, I have this to say too. For there are there's definitely white races out there, but there are certainly are black racists out there as well. And you see that with like Black Lives Matter, and you can see that like it's becoming more common. And white people are not allowed to call out black racism. We're supposed to just lay down and let it happen. And white people are the bad people, especially heterosexual white people are the bad people. And let me even go further than that. Especially heterosexual white men are the bad people. And in like you get Black Lives Matter that are like burning down buildings and burning down police cars. And like nobody's like really doing jail time for that. And like that's just as dangerous and just as scary as the Klan back in Alabama 1930s. Like it's not that bad yet, but it's becoming that. It's where like white people are not allowed to say anything anymore about all kinds of bizarre stuff about Black Lives Matter, about transgenders wanting to use the women's locker room, all this like bizarre stuff that's just flying these days. And like yeah, obviously white racists need to be called out, that's for sure, especially if they're breaking the law, if they're threatening people, if they're hurting people, of course. Yeah, get those people. But I think the same should go with Black Lives Matter too, and go after those people and place them under arrest if they are breaking the law. Like freedom of speech is one thing, but if you're like destroying property and if you're threatening people, then they're the ones that have to pay. Well, I remember a bunch of Black Lives Matter protesters broke into this gated community, and they were hassling this like older white couple, and the guy had a gun on them, tell him to stay away from his property, and that guy ends up getting into trouble. Not the ones that broke in the gated community. The white man that was protecting his property, he got in trouble. So I just don't like how things are going, and it's not helping. And it kind of started before Donald Trump. It started with Barack Obama making the races fight each other. Didn't it, like with it was kept on getting better, like 70s, 80s, 90s, and all the way it just kept on getting better with race. There was a lot less racist problems going on, but ever since Barack Obama became president, it just got more insane with racism and stuff like that. And Trump didn't help, and Biden's not helping. So it's I don't like what's going on out there. And all races, if they're being racist, and especially if they're breaking the law by threatening people and just destroying property, they should be all called out for it and properly punished.